peeps? Mr. Bones back at you, and welcome back to another Peep This Reviews. And we're going to talk about 2021 movie Antlers, requested by a friend. This is made by Guillermo del Toro. Stars Kerry Russell as the school teacher. I'm going to read a couple things here off IMDb to better give you an idea about the movie. Then I'll talk about it, but it helps get more details and information this way. In an isolated Oregon town, a middle school teacher and her sheriff brother become embroiled with her enigmatic student whose dark secrets lead to terrifying encounters with an ancestral creature. And then it says, this is from... In a small town in Central Oregon, Frank Weaver runs a meth lab out of an abandoned mine, while his young son Aiden waits outside the mine in his truck. Frank and an accomplice are attacked by an unseen creature investigating strange noises. Aiden is also attacked by the creature. Frank and Aiden survive their encounter with the creature and return home, where their condition quickly worsens. Frank sets up a locked room and demands that no matter what, Aiden's older brother Lucas keeps them locked inside. This is directed by Scott Cooper. Writers Henry Chason, I don't know how you pronounce it, and Nick Antosca. Starring Kerry Russell as Julia Meadows and Jesse Plemons from Breaking Bad as Paul Meadows. I remember him from Breaking Bad toward the very end of the season, the last season. He has Jesse Pinkman kidnapped. And yeah, this is one of my favorite newer movies released. Like I said, it starts off with little Aiden. He's like 7, and he's with his dad, who's doing meth, making meth in a abandoned mine. And his dad gets attacked by a creature and his friend, but I guess they survive and they go home. And then the movie is mainly focuses on Lucas here, he's 12, and he has to take care of his dad and his little brother, who are locked in a room and slowly get sick and sicker. It has great effects and stuff. As he gets sicker, I don't know, it kind of looks like he's infected by a virus, like in 28 Days Later or something, and makes all these animalistic sounds. And his little brother's sick too, but not as sick as the father, but he slowly gets sick too, but it doesn't really worsen until like the very end of the movie for the little boy. But Lucas's little brother and father is locked in that room, and he goes and brings home roadkill and shit to feed them every day. And he's really skinny. There's no one there to feed him. Looks malnourished. And the teacher there, played by Kerry Russell, notices and starts following him around and stuff. She sees him looking inside of an ice cream shop window and goes, "I was just about to go in there. You want to go with me?" And gets him ice cream. But then she asks too many questions, so he gets up and leaves. And there's a scene where the principal goes to nose around the house and she gets eaten. And once the police and everyone find that out, and well, once she gets eaten, she opened the door and let them out, so they're gone and loose. And yeah, and so then they realize that Lucas is living by himself, so she wants to take him home, which just puts her more in danger and brings the creatures to her house. And I'm not very good at reviews, but yeah, you get the idea. It's an awesome movie. And yeah, the back says, I forgot to mention what this is about, but I'm sure most people already know, and you see all these horns. It's about the Wendigo. The Wendigo, a cannibalistic demon monster that can drive the unsuspecting to do the unspeakable. Producer Guillermo del Toro and director Scott Cooper bring this terrifying myth to shocking life in this richly complex, chilling horror film when a small-town Oregon teacher and her brother, the local sheriff, seek to help a troubled young boy who harbors a strange secret. The consequences are more dreadful than they could have imagined. A tale of reckoning. Antlers ties a horrifying ancient terror to the modern plagues of poverty, addiction, and environmental devastation brought on by insatiable human greed. But yeah, this was an awesome movie. One of my favorite newer movies released this year, or I'll say last year, but it was released last month, and we went into a new year. Awesome movie. I'd highly recommend you check it out if you like horror and you like creature features. That's what I watched. Peace.